guys, we're back here with another video, and in today's video we are going to be going over some hair product tips to help with promoting hair growth and different products that I personally like to use in my hair. Granted, you should learn your hair because every product does not work for every person and every hair type. So you kind of just got to go through a era and trial type thing, figure out what works best for your hair, and you have to learn your hair so that way you can help promote healthy hair and growth and everything else. So we're about to get right into it. If you see me looking down, I have like some tips on my iPad, and I also have some products that I'm going to show that are some of my like favorites that I probably use in my weekly wash routine. So let's just get right into it, and do not forget to subscribe and see what we have coming next in future videos. So the first step to healthy hair is you should know the porosity level of your hair. So I have high porosity hair, and high porosity hair has gaps and holes in the cuticle layer, which allows moisture to pass quickly in and out of your hair. This can cause frizzy hair, entanglement in humid weather, and extreme dryness when you're in dry weather. You need to be careful with different activities like swimming or bathing because it gets a lot of moisture into your hair and it can cause a lot of breakage to your hair. So one thing you need to do is always keep your hair moisturized, and you need to use a good sealant to seal the cuticles and to prevent you from absorbing too much moisture to your hair. And some good products to use would be raw shea butter, coconut oil, extra virgin oil, and palm oil. You should use leave-in conditioners and different moisturizers to help provide your hair with moisture through the day, and use a sealer to help seal in that moisture that you're putting in to prevent the dryness through your hair throughout the day. So a couple of good moisturizer that I use to seal my hair is Shea Butter #1, and I also use the Main Choice Sealing Cream, and this works really well. And I also like to use the Camille Rose Moisture Milk. So I like to go in and I like to use a good oil in my hair, and then use one of those 3 products to help seal in the oil that I just put into my hair. And the oils that I like to use is I mix in different oils into my little thing here, and then I just put that all through my scalp, massage it in, bring it to the ends of my hair. And I like to do that. The oils that I mix together are the castor oil, shea oil, avocado oil, almond oil. I like to use coconut oil, and there's jojoba oil. I use all those in there. And also another thing is you want to deep condition your hair. I personally deep condition my hair weekly. And for people with high porosity hair, you want to use protein. You do not, for using protein in your hair, you do not want to overdo it, because the same way protein helps your hair, with protein overload, it can also damage your hair as well. So I personally like to use a protein treatment in my hair, maybe 1 to 2 times a month, but you have to listen to your hair and use the protein as your hair tells you it kind of needs it. And I know for a lot of people, saying listen to your hair is hard for them, because a lot of people do not actually know what that exactly means. But it's kind of like a trial and error thing. You have to try different things to see what your hair likes and what it doesn't like. And another great tip is you want to keep heat out of your hair. So I personally do not flat iron my hair, maybe only once or twice a year. And I only do it then to do get a good length check and to clip off more ends. And another thing is clip y'all ends. Do not try to keep holding on to this hair and these ends looking bad. So I do not just clip my ends when I get it straightened those 1 to 2 times a year. I also clip my ends throughout the year. I do not have a specific routine like where I say I clip my ends every month or every 3 months. I just listen to my hair, I look at my hair, and I can tell if them ends looking real damaged and split, then I know it's time for me to clip my ends. So another good way to help promote hair growth and keep your hair healthy, you want to do low manipulation hairstyles. You want to protect the ends of your hair because that's the oldest part of your hair, so you want to keep those hidden away. So some good hairstyles that I like to do are, I like to do buns, I like to do sew-ins, wear wigs. Braids are good. You do not want to do your braids really tight because that's causing tension to your hair and that's going to break it off more. I like to do two-turn twists. I personally do not like to do wash and goes. If I do a wash and go, it's like for one day, a quick hairstyle, and after that, all right, I'm about to put my hair into a protective style. For me, wash and goes do not protect my hair because when I do it, I can put all the products in it that I want, but by the end of the day, my hair feels dry again, and then those ends starts to look like they want to break, and then my hair just gets so curly and tangled together, and then when I take that style out, it's a struggle for me to detangle my hair and comb it out without any breakage. So the biggest thing, you want to protect your ends because it's the oldest part of your hair. You don't want it to break off, and you want to really learn your hair, use some good products, and deep treatment. Use deep conditioners in your hair, and this is for all hair types. Like, I feel like every hair type should deep condition their hair. Granted, some hair types need to deep condition more than others, and it's up to your hair. So I have a few deep conditioners that I personally like to use. Granted, try it. Some stuff may not work for you, some stuff might. So it just depends. I like the TGIN Honey Miracle Hair Mask. This mask is really good. And I also like the Mielle Rosemary Mint Strengthening Hair Mask. And it has biotin in it, and it promotes hair growth. I like the Mielle Deep Conditioning Bambusu and Mint, and it has protein in it. So with this product, it already has protein in it, so it's a protein deep treatment mask as well. The main choice, peach black tea and vitamin infused hair mask, is really good. And then one of my favorites for right now is the Camille Rose Lavender Quench Deep Conditioner. And lavender actually really does help promote hair growth. I feel like a good way to use like a good oil in your hair would be using lavender essential oil mixed with castor oil, and y'all, it will make your hair grow. And also some good protein products that I like to use would be the Apogee. So they have the 2-step protein treatment. I don't have that bottle right now, but I like the Pro Vitamin Leave-In Conditioner, and I also like the Balancing Moisturizer, and they work well on my hair. And another important tip is, do not follow someone else's hair regimen or what they do exactly to the T. It may work for you and it may not. Everything is based off of your hair and your experiences. So you can take other people's tips, try it out, because I definitely done that. But you cannot take someone else's tips and their hair regimen thinking like, okay, this is gonna work for me, my hair is about to grow, it's gonna look like this. Everybody's hair is different, and you have to figure out what works for your hair. You have to listen to your hair and see what your hair likes, see what your hair doesn't like, and that's how you'll come up with the perfect routine for yourself to help promote healthy hair, hair growth, hair retention, all that. So yes, those are like some of the biggest things. I believe I went over everything, y'all. Okay, y'all, so we are done. Those products that I showed you, I feel like worked for me. Granted, they may not work for everybody. Make sure you learn your porosity level. Make sure you listen to your hair. Make sure you protect your hair. Do not do any crazy stuff, and don't rush detangling, none of that. Y'all, take care of your hair. and you will see the growth. You will see length retention. You'll see less breakage. Find products that work for you. Do not follow someone else's regimen just because you see it's working for them, because it may not work for you. I've tried it. I'm telling y'all, everything do not work for everybody. Some stuff may work, some stuff may not. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button if you are not subscribed. Stay tuned till we have next. Let me know any videos that you want to see about hair or anything. Thank you for watching.